are here at the Moontower Comedy Festival with the one and only Marc Maron. Thank you for coming back and talking with us.
Yeah, thank God I'm the only one.
Yeah.
I don't need more. The world doesn't need more of me. Then there'd be another guy out there with limited appeal. I'm turning into Andy Kindler.
You have been extraordinarily busy the last few months, or last couple of years, really.
Yeah, everything sort of took off, and with the TV show, and now I'm touring, small theaters for the first time, and I'm doing. What else am I doing? The podcast twice a week.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, but it's my time to earn, I guess.
Yeah.
We're afforded this window if we're lucky to make some money in this this few year period.
Right.
So I'm just going to try to do that, and then figure out what I really want to do with my life. It's funny though that to be at an age where I was part of people's childhood somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a lot of people come up to me and say, I remember watching you on Comedy Central when I was 10. And I'm like, okay, well that's no good.
Right.
I'm glad that it made an impact at least. Or like people pick up with me later. Like today I just tweeted out for this, what is it, Throwback Thursday?
Yeah.
I tweeted out my first headshot. And then somebody also like tweeted out a picture, a still from, I guess they aired my 1998 Comedy Central Presents.
Okay.
And so people were like, I remember, that's who you are?
Right.
I remember you now. Like you have been around. Yes, I have. A lot of different hair configurations. When I was in college, I met Dave Cross, who was at Emerson College, and we did an open mic at Stitches when we were both in college.
Okay.
John Groff was started with me doing open mics when I was in college. He went on to be the head writer for Conan for years, and I gave him his first writing job at Comedy Central on short attention span theater. And Dana Gould was just then leaving for San Francisco when I first started doing open mics in Boston. I went to Bobcat Goldthwait had a garage sale on stage at Stitches when I was in college.
That's amazing.
Then I went to LA and then I got fucked up and I went back to Boston.
Okay.
We were all working at Catch a Rising Star. That's when Louis comes into the fold, or Keitlinger, Janine Garofalo. I knew Janine Garofalo when she was working at a fitness studio called Joy of Movement in Kenmore Square.
Oh my God.
So
at the front desk? Or?
Yeah,
okay.
of course.
Yeah.
Not as a trainer. And but David, we put together this cross comedy show, which was a sketch show.
Okay.
And I was on the first two of those. I used to live with Dave, kinda. I'd crash in his bed when he'd go to his girlfriend's house. I slept on the couch at this ratty apartment. A guy named Bob Wilson used to own. It was me and Matt Graham and Carl Perry and Cross, but I was sort of in between places to live. And we conceived this thing, and we presented it. We wrote a proposal to the guy who ran Catch a Rising Star. So I did the first shows, and then they all decided to move to LA and make what became Mr. Show. And I was like, nah, I'm not a group person. I'm going to New York. I'm going to do stand-up, which I did.
Well, you survived. You're doing great.
Yeah, it was touch and go.
Yeah, well,
We did all
that
right.
was a tough time.
There's been a lot of tough times. I'm okay now, though.